That was the one that we let get away, but they've had another tough match beating Canyon Seaman and Mike Whitmarsh to get here. They've played a long, hard day to get there.
All right, we're underway, and Kevin Wong is stuffed on the first play of the game. So let's tell you about Anjinho. His given name, Eduardo Basil. He's 32 years old, born in Rio. His 13th season, nicknamed the Little Angel. He's won 2 times in Washington, D.C. on the indoor and Huntington Beach. Here's Wong again. And nice dig, but it's out of bounds. So Anjinho playing with Jose Loyola, making his first appearance on the AVP series. 33 years old, one of the great players in history. 55 career wins. He's 8th on the all-time list. He's won almost $2 million in prize money. So Anjinho and Loyola teaming up once again, longtime partners. And Loyola going on 2. Now the opposition, Kevin Wong. Kevin Wong is a big fella, 6'7" out of UCLA. He's played a lot of matches this week, maybe a little bit tired. Key is, can he last? He will be at the net. His partner, gold medalist Eric Fonoimoana. Here's Wong. And Wong touches it in.
We saw in the play before last that Jose's partner likes to pass it up on 2 and let Jose bomb away. Kevin wasn't able to stop him on that first one.
Chris, here you're going to see Kevin Wong, just a little tap down cut shot. You got to keep your eye on Kevin Wong right now. He and Eric Fonoimoana have had 2 grueling matches with Kevin Wong receiving serve almost every play. You got to keep an eye on his endurance.
Anjinho shoves one through. He's only 6 feet. A very good jumper. Part of the first international team to ever win an AVP tournament. Anjinho in Loyola. Of course, the first international player to ever win a tournament on the AVP Tour. Way back when, Japan's Toshi Toyota. 3-2 our score. Here comes Wong. He takes a look. You know, my God, sometimes it can be very difficult to play against a tired player like Kevin Wong. What's the strategy?
The psychology is so difficult. You don't want to get a wounded dog out there on the court right now. Kevin Wong looks a little bit wounded. For Anjinho and Loyola, they have to remain focused and keep the pressure on Wong.
Serving now, Eric Fonoimoana, the 2000 Olympic gold medalist with Dane Blanton. Here comes Anjinho, and Anjinho is rejected. So the Little Angel stumped. We'll take our first side change. Fonoy and Wong lead it 4-3 in anything, but certainly heated in the sport of beach volleyball. Nice up, and the tap down by Kevin Wong. So Kevin Wong wearing the blue shorts and the blue hat. His partner Eric Fonoimoana in the 2-tone blue and the red hat.
Well, one thing you don't want to do on Eric Fonoimoana is shoot to the area that he's moving toward, because he moves so well, he's going to get that ball up and either give his partner a good set or put it away himself.
On to Fonoy's got it. Fonoy on the right, and Fonoy puts it away. So Fonoy and Wong off to a great start.
That is the exact play that's been giving everybody problems. Jose's partner puts it up, and Jose hits it on the second one. That's the first time I've seen during the tournament that somebody has made a play and a point on that.
Fonoy set to serve, leading 6-3. Game 1. Glad you're with us. Live volleyball on NBC. And putting it through is Anjinho. My God, how tired is Anjinho after playing the 9?
You know, I don't think he's that tired. He's a tough little player. He's mentally tough. He's used to getting a lot of serves. He's been getting served his whole life. So I don't think fatigue is going to be a factor for Anjinho. I think it's going to be more the block of Fonoimoana and Wong.
Tapped up by Loyola. And Wong, who looks very relaxed right now. So far, so good for Kevin Wong. Fonoy with the rocket.
So far, Eric Fonoimoana has been giving Kevin Wong perfect bump sets, about 2 feet off the net, not too far off, not too close, and Kevin's been very effective hitting.
With the hot weather and the moisture, did you have trouble setting with your hands today?
Yes, I did the same thing that Eric has been doing, and that is not using the overhand set, but the underhand bump to try and put it up for my partner.
Karch-Karai and Brent Doble a 5th. And Fonoy is there. So Fonoimoana at the net. the gold medalist who grew up idolizing Karts Karai, and he learned to block very well, didn't he?
And you can notice that Kevin is a little tired. He's playing very well, but they did not switch off at all when they were playing earlier. Kevin blocked every single ball, so they're trying to conserve some of Kevin's energy for the rest of this match by having Eric block when Kevin is serving.
Not a bad idea. 8-4 is our score. 9-4. Can you believe it? Concern about Kevin Wong, and they have jumped out of the gate. 9-4. A 7-1 scoring run for Fonoimoana and Wong. Once again, Fonoimoana and Wong playing together for the first time this year. A brand new team on the AVP Nissan Series. Now Wong will serve it. That's tough. Fonoimoana's got it. Wong, what a set, Fonoimoana. And he puts it away. All right, let's take a look at the Bud Light tournament recap. We promised it to you. We're going to give it to you now. 7 matches for Fonoimoana and Wong, and the heartbreaker, Karai and Doble.
Well, they had a smooth road until they ran into Seaman and Whitmarsh about halfway down that list, but the key is that blue one should be red, because that's the color I was seeing after we lost out to them. We had a number of match points that we didn't convert. They came back to beat Seaman and Whitmarsh. Tough to beat a good team twice, and now they're in the final.
The teams have switched sides. We have a capacity crowd. It is jammed here for our men's championship final. This is Anjinho. Anjinho pops it through. The Bud Light tournament recap for the Brazilians. It's a long one.
And there you see the loss in the first round of the event, but for the Brazilians, they just became a juggernaut through the losers bracket, knocking everyone off on the way. They're fresh, they're ready. They just got to try to keep the pressure on right now.
That is your Bud Light tournament recap. Anjinho is there. Anjinho's taking off his hat, or his hat fell off. Here comes Wong. Anjinho, one of the great diggers in AVP history. And he puts it away. So the Brazilians score a point. Anjinho gets his 4th kill. He had been playing with the big Brazilian Fred most of the year.
And Anjinho is just so great on defense. And what he's improved on more than anything is his shots in transition. He's really seeing the court well. Loyola giving him a perfect bump set. And let's keep our eyes on Kevin Wong. Those were 2 very ginger approaches he had on that last series.
Wong puts it away. Big Kevin Wong. Grew up in Honolulu, Hawaii. A great star for UCLA. Really one of the first guys to introduce the jump serve, the big jump serve, into college volleyball. He's got a great one. He stations himself at the net. Now, Eric Fonoimoana will serve it. Game 1, 11-6. Fonoimoana and Wong lead it. Chance for a point on the transition. Fonoimoana got it. Off the hands. Fonoimoana puts it away.
What I really like about Wong and Fonoimoana's strategy so far is that they've been serving pretty tough. It puts a lot of pressure on Anjinho. He can't pass that ball too close to the net for Jose to hit. That aggressive serving is scoring them a lot of points.
So far, no serves have gone to Jose Loyola. And I'm sure we think that's a pretty good strategy. Loyola on 2, and he got the touch. Nice shot. When do you serve Jose Loyola?
Never right now.
Okay, never if you have to.
Well, the strategy's working, and Karts made a very good point. You know, all the serves have gone to Anjinho, but that's not the important statistic. The important part is that the serves that are going to Anjinho are very tough, so that he can't give Loyola the easy bump on 2.
Wong had the shank. You would think that if Wong and Fonoimoana are going to win this match, they must win game 1. Get off to a good start.
Most definitely. And Jose Loyola just ripping this ball cross court, and he's starting to play to the crowd already. That's one of the things that Jose does so well. He gets the crowd involved in his match.
Jose Loyola serving. Anjinho is there for point number 9. Got it. Anjinho. So the Brazilians show some life. Game 1, Fonoimoana and Wong still on top by 3. Karch, you ever take Energy C, you or Mike?
Not for relieving cramping. I mean, it's a good nutrient, I guess, but the most effective thing to avoid cramping is to properly hydrate all throughout a tournament with something like Pedialyte, eat a lot of bananas, and get all your potassium in there.
Once you are cramping a little bit, what do you do though?
Well, if your back's against the wall and it's coming toward the end of the tournament, you might want to drop a couple Bud Lights down. It loosens you up, and actually people might not think that's true, but a lot of players have gotten through finals drinking a couple beers.
Okay, seriously, drink a couple of beers.
Oh yeah.
And that loosens up your muscles a little bit.
Yep.
So right now the concern with Kevin Wong. Played 6 games today, got the majority of the serves, all 6. He's been jump serving and blocking blistering heat here in Manhattan Beach, and yet still his team leads. 30 years old, 6'7", an LA kid. He's still got enough energy to jump serve, so that's a pretty good sign, because usually that's the first thing that goes when you're out of gas.
A very good sign, and he ripped an ace earlier in the match, just hit the top of the net there, but you know, as the match continues to progress, whatever the stuff that Kevin was taking before is going to have a chance to kick in and maybe help him out as the match goes along.
Wong, Anjinho pokes it straight up. And a nice shot by Anjinho. And kind of interesting, he was nicknamed Jack by former superstar Tim Hovland, who played with him. When Hovland was playing with Anjinho, he didn't like saying, "Go Anjinho, go Anjinho, go." So he said, "Look, I'm going to call you Jack. When I say go Jack, 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 that means chase the ball down." And he's been Jack ever since.
And I think Hov named his partner Joe at the time, Jose. Joe and Jack, easier to say.
A 6-1 scoring run for the Brazilians with the service there.
And I remember, I think it was 10 years ago when they first burst onto the tour, 1993, they played you, Mike, and Tim in a first-round game in Fort Myers and gave you all you could handle, and they were great from that point of view.
We had to play them first round. Jose Loyola's nipples were over the top of the net. It was scary.
Over the top. And the put away. And you mentioned the early days, Anjinho and Loyola were actually sponsored by the Bank of Brazil when they first got here.
Banco de Brazil. And here you see Anjinho. He does so many little things out there on the court. He's just aware at the net, little dink down, saving a point.
14-13, Fonoimoana and Wong have the lead in a game to 21. Wong off the net. And that's out of bounds. So a good, strong put away for Kevin Wong. We've got a good one going on center court in Manhattan. The Americans 15, the Brazilians 13. The Americans, Eric Fonoimoana and Kevin Wong, jumped out 10-4. Anjinho and Loyola caught up to 12-10. And right now it's 15-13. Loyola over the top and down.
Mike, before you mentioned about how when Jose first came here, he was getting his nipples over the net. I don't think he's getting quite that high. Mike Whitmarsh was talking about it earlier this week, that the only guy they could get points off of on the international tour was Jose. All the other Brazilian players might be playing at an even stronger level, which is a scary thought.
Well, Karch, it doesn't seem like it the way you've been playing lately, but time stops for no man. Unfortunately for Loyola, as you get older, the Hawks tend to go down a bit.
He is still playing a great tournament this weekend.
You saw that Jose Loyola, 33 years old. For the record, Karch is 42 years old. And Mike Dodd is
46 in August.
There you go. Eric Fonoimoana with the serve. 16-14 our score in a game to 21. Anjinho cutting inside. So Anjinho and Loyola won 2 tournaments, but Jose Loyola then split and decided to play with a number of stars. Kent Steffes comes to mind. Adam Johnson then teamed up with Emmanuel.
And Anjinho there with a cagey cut shot. Hopefully when you get older, you get a little wiser.
Over the net, free ball, Brazil. Tie it up right here. Jose got it. And that's the kind of effort that Fonoimoana can't afford.
And there's Jose Loyola doing what he does best, putting the pressure on with a great jump serve.
Loyola and Anjinho knocked out Matt Furbringer and Casey Jennings in a thriller in the previous match. Here's Wong, and Wong hit it out. Got a good jump, got good steam on it, but he hit it out, and the Brazilians have their first lead of the day.
That happened a few times when we played them earlier, when Eric Fonoimoana would set Kevin far inside from the sideline. He doesn't have a lot of angle to hit at then, and that ball went out because of it.
You know, Karch, I was watching that match as well. Fonoimoana was setting him so inside it. I was almost wondering if that's the way Kevin Wong likes to be set.
Nice dig, Loyola. Yes, sir. Wong on the run. Got it. Shoots it. Loyola score.
And there goes Jose into the crowd saying, give me some love. Give me some love.
18-16. Loyola and Anjinho.
And Chris, this is when the Brazilians are at their most dangerous. They've got the mojo flowing, everything's loose, everything's fun. Kevin Wong just chugging out there trying to get to that ball. And here you're going to see the Brazilian flair. Jose flying outside, little dink shot, and get the crowd into it.
Game 1. Live volleyball here on NBC. And timeout taken by Wong and Fonoimoana. A 12-4 scoring run. We'll be back with more. You're watching the AVP on NBC.
All summer with a new partner, or his reunited with his old partner.
12-4 scoring run for Anjinho and Loyola. Kevin Wong, Loyola's there again. And unable to pull it out. Boy, that's a big play there. Fonoimoana and Wong get a much-needed point.
Dodged a big bullet, Chris, and we mentioned it earlier that the Brazilians losing first round, they've ended up having to play 2 extra matches, but it's really Jose and Anjinho that are bringing the animation to the court and showing much more energy than the Americans.
So Kevin Wong back to serve. 18-17 our score. Wong clearing the runway. A jump serve is coming. He had a big long approach at UCLA, and you see the big jump he'll take. Anjinho off the top. Karch, you played against Anjinho a lot in your career. How do you defense him when you're up there?
You have to look for that exact shot. Shut down the line. Don't let him hit it, but make him hit it as high over the blocker as possible. But Kevin Wong didn't look like he had a lot of energy to go chase that ball down on that play.
19-17. Here comes Wong. Good set. And he punches it through. Anjinho's got it. Fonoimoana on 2. Anjinho 40 feet up. But it's out of bounds.
That ball almost hit Kevin Wong in the foot, but what reactions from Jose Loyola. Ball getting tooled off the block. He's somehow able to get it up to Anjinho. Just great athletic ability.
4th dig for Fonoimoana. He got his 5th kill, and now Fonoimoana will serve it. In 1993, I said this yesterday, but it bears repeating, he played with 13 different guys, and then by 1994, he was a good player. He signed up with Scott Akatemi, and they won at Baltimore for his first win. They'll serve Anjinho. Off the net, that's good. Josh coming. Whoa, got it!
Chris, right when you think that Wong and Fonoimoana are out of gas, here comes Kevin Wong with a huge roof. Anjinho covering himself, but it's too little too late. Wong just tapping it down for a huge point, evening the score.
Rally point scoring to 21. You must win by 2. Big play here for the Brazilians. Anjinho tapping, getting. So Anjinho and Loyola will have their first game point coming up right here.
And Chris, Loyola is just setting Anjinho so well right now. Every ball just 2 to 3 feet off the net, giving Anjinho room to swing and room to shoot. And he needs a very precise set.
First game point, 20-19. Wong smacks it home. Kevin Wong.
You know that Kevin's going to put some mustard on it when he gives you the eye call, and that was that set actually was a little bit off, but he made a great compensatory hit there.
So if you hear him grunt, you know the hit's coming, but if he doesn't, it's a shot.
Exactly.
Can you garner something out of that? Karch Karai giving it up. 20-all. Win by 2. Wong serving. Jose Loyola, rare spike opportunity. Jose.
Chris, they've been keeping heat on Anjinho the whole game, and I don't know if at 20-all you want to get your serve over to Jose Loyola, just going up real high and banging a perfect set from his partner Anjinho.
Second game point for the boys from Brazil. They'll try Fonoimoana. And Fonoimoana with a little counter. His first kill of the match.
Well, not a bad strategy for Anjinho Loyola. You know, they've been serving every ball to Wong. Here we are. Why not switch it up, see if Fonoimoana's a little cold, hasn't seen a serve all match, but Fonoi just bangs.
Let me give you a little further information. That's the first serve he's received and his first kill. Wong has received 18. So we're tied at 21. Eric Fonoimoana serving. Anjinho. Wong got it. Fonoi! No, he can't get there. Good idea. Great idea. Couldn't convert.
There's just a good move by Wong. Good time to drop off the net. Just can't really pop that ball straight out of reach of Fonoi. But good defensive plays, good shots.
22-21. Third game point. Loyola Anjinho. Wong got out. Kevin Wong starting to dance around a little.
Get a little mojo flowing. That's a great service reception for Kevin Wong. Loyola beats that jump serve, and Kevin not only makes a perfect reception, but a little cut shot down. Big time play.
Even when his partner was telling him to hit the line, and he ignored it, which was a smart thing to do.
Don't you hate that when you're playing defense and the partner calls the shot right to you and he gets ignored?
Exactly.
Wong serving into the net. His trajectory looks very low when he's throwing it. Or either he's not throwing it high enough or he's not jumping high enough.
Or a combination of the two.
23-22. Fourth game point for Anjinho and Loyola. Wong, smacker, and you heard the growl, the primal scream of Kevin Wong.
That is a great hit by Kevin Wong. It landed about 2 feet inside the corner line. A really tough ball to block and to dig because it's such a flat trajectory.
Wong now with 12, make that 10 kills, a kill being a successful spike. Now Fonoimoana, little floater there. 23 all, and a nice shot by Jack. Anjinho, you know, they say that most Brazilians have like 4 or 5 names. They have the heaviest telephone book in the universe. They've got 4 or 5 names, a couple that they go by, but then one nickname, and even an American nickname. Another game point for the Brazilians. Fonoi, oh, he missed it, and game 1 is over. Jose Loyola and Anjinho have won it 25-23.
I think the sun got in Eric's eyes on that play. It looked like he was looking right up into it. He likes to turn that ball down the line, but you never see him miss it that badly.
Not a lot of times you're going to see Fonoi cup that ball down the line into the bottom of the net. And for Jose Loyola, guy's got some serious fire right now.
Game 1 to the Brazilians, 25-23. Live volleyball will continue after this.
I know it wasn't. The rumor was that he found out about it because his girlfriend read about it in the newspaper on Tuesday and called him in Europe.
Jeez, not even a phone message? Reading about it in the paper, that's brutal. I've been dumped a couple times pretty badly, but that's the worst I've heard.
Start of game 2. I'm Chris Marlowe along with Mike Dodd and Karch Karai in the booth. Trace Worthington prowling the sidelines. Wong over the top. Being a big question mark for Kevin Wong today. The fitness level. Nice shot there. Wong was feeling twinges of cramps at the start of the match. Has played through it admirably.
Yes, he has done a really good job of that. And you notice in that play, the first hit he took, he was very quiet, soft, loopy shot, rainbow. He got dug. The second, he gave it the ah-ya and put the ball away. He needs to be really aggressive when he goes up to hit.
So Kevin Wong, 30 years old now. See if he can get his jump serve in. That would really help the team if he can start working it. Bad pass. Good set. And a big hit. Spiking you like a young Marlowe on that one. With a bounce.
You wish. Jose Loyola, just abundant physical ability. Takes this great bump set from Anjinho, just beats the ball down the line, and he loves it.
Doesn't look like he's played 9 games.
Well, speaking of those 9 games, No team, I certainly know no team at Manhattan has ever lost in the first round of a tournament and come back to win Manhattan. That could happen today.
And it's not just Manhattan. It's a tour-wide record that they could set today by losing in the first round on Friday and coming all the way back to win the tournament.
Over the top in the cut shot, yes.
And I think it was a few years ago at Manhattan, Kent and I were playing you, Mike, and Mike Whitmarsh. You guys lost first round and had an opportunity. Came very close. I think we just barely squeaked one out on you. But that's
just barely.
That's as close as anybody's come to coming all the way back through the losers bracket.
Yeah, there are a number of teams in history that have lost in the first round but have come back to finish second. Ron Von Hagen and Henry Bergman in 1969. I remember that clearly. I was there at Corona. And they came all the way back eventually to lose, but it can be done. But to get the win when you're exhausted would be really a feather in the cap of Loyola and Anjinho. Wong with the snap down. So what did Wong and Fonoimoana need to do now, Karch Karai, in terms of turning things around?
They were right there in that last game. I think they just need to turn one more play. Maybe Eric needs to hold his ground a little more and chase down Anjinho's soft shots.
Mike, you see anything you could recommend?
Boy, I just think, as far as Kevin Wong's concerned, you know, the start of the match in warm-ups, he looked horrible. He looked like he was having cramps. And the longer that they can prolong the match and the looser that Kevin Wong can get, the better it's going to look for those guys to make a run at this.
And he's got to be feeling better because now he's running up to the net after he's serving. He wasn't doing that earlier this match. You were right about it. The fluids or whatever he was drinking or taking kicking in.
Whatever that juice was going on, it's starting to kick in. Kevin Wong's feeling a little better about himself. He's going to come up and block again.
Not jump serving. Not jump serving on the bad side. Jose. Kevin Wong with the block of his career.
But they're calling the net. They're calling the net.
That went over.
Went over, but kind of hung up in the air for a while. And
He's getting called for a net, but what they're saying is Jose hit the net into him because he hit the ball into the net, which hit Kevin. And I think they're right.
I tell you what, that's one of the greatest blocks you'll ever see, but they're calling a net violation.
It is not, in the rules, it is not a net if the ball drives the net into you, and I think that's what happened.
Wow. Mark that play.
Tough break for Fonoimoana and Wong. Kevin Wong blocking that ball into a virtual impossible play.
Make it 5-4 the score, and now Wong is mad. Here comes Fonoimoana. And Fonoimoana puts it away. Let's go down to the sand. Trace Worthington. Trace.
Down with the coach, Jim Menges, the coach of Loyola and Basile. And what's your strategy against Wong today?
Right now, they just need to side out. If they side out and put pressure on Wong, he doesn't like other teams siding out, so he doesn't like the pressure. So it's up to Anjinho to side out. If we side out, we win this game.
Jim, thanks.
Popped up by Wong, and Fonoimoana rolls it out of bounds. Jim Menges, a multi-winner here at Manhattan Beach, and when he's talking about side out, he really means get your offense cranked up because there are no side outs anymore.
And how great is it to hear Jimmy the Menges coming from the old school. Old school was side out or serve receive to perfection all day long and just grind your team into the dirt.
Menges' last win here in 1981 with Randy Stoklos.
And that's a play you never saw Jim Menges making, kind of shanking a pass under the net and giving up a really easy point to the opponent. He was one of the most intense competitors we've ever seen on the Pro Beach Volleyball Tour.
6-6. Game 2. Fonoimoana. Anjinho with a terrific hit and kicked over, and a play that used to be illegal. Not anymore.
A la Pele. Loyola with the scissors kick just doesn't quite get the job. It was a pretty good cut shot, actually. Just went a bit out of bounds. Here he comes. Wacko.
There's not an American playing on the AVP Nissan Series that can make that play.
I might have to argue with you on that because this guy sitting here to my left played quite a bit of soccer growing up. He can do the job.
You ever made one of those in a match?
I can't say I've ever made a cut shot off my shin all the way across the net.
7-7. Wong and Loyola. And Wong says, "What? I didn't net that time, did I?"
No, he didn't net that time.
Timeout called. Renewed life for Fonoy and Wong. They lead at 8-6.
He's serving, running up to the net, and even blocking Jose when Jose tries to hit out the ball on the second contact.
If you just joined us, let's identify the teams for you. The American team is Eric Fonoimoana and Kevin Wong. Fonoimoana, the gold medalist in the red hat. Kevin Wong fighting through cramps in the blue from UCLA. Anjinho and Loyola, the longtime Brazilian team playing together for the first time this year. They lost the first match of the tournament and have come all the way back and have a chance to win Manhattan. They won game one, 25-23. Is that out?
That hit right in
Take a look at it.
That hit right in the corner.
And apparently it's good. Apparently it's good, right in the corner. And so Loyola and Anjinho will have it.
And Karch, you tell me, I think Anjinho digs a driven ball just about as well as any player. If you're Kevin Wong, you want to try to make him move around a little more, not beat it right at him.
Especially when you're hitting at his face. He's so good with that overhand dig.
Chance to take the lead for Loyola. And he's got it. Jose Loyola with the kill.
There's Jose Loyola with a great hit on this play, but keep an eye here on Kevin Wong. Fonoy gets a dig just a little bit off the ground, but Kevin Wong, that's where he's going to really be hurt. Wheeling off that net, trying to run down defensive plays. That's when cramps can kick in and really basically grab you in the leg.
And he was smart probably to let that ball drop and not lock up and keep going so that he can try and get stronger as this match goes on.
Wong with a bad pass. 9-8 our score. And a nice shot there. All right, we have a moment. Let's take a look at the current AVP point standings on the Nissan Series leaderboard. Casey Jennings and Matt Burberry, they haven't won a tournament, but they've been very, very consistent. Karch Karai and Brent Doble right behind, tied with Akitabi and Lewis. Witten Rosenthal moving up. Eric Fonoimoana, Dax Holdren, and I believe the winners drive off in brand new trucks, Karch. So you got to get going.
Yes,
we got to get going if you want a beautiful Nissan truck. Off the head of Wong. Hat and glasses are down. 9-9. Oh, what a dig by Fonoy. Can he put it away? No! The set was back. And a point for Brazil.
You don't see Eric Fonoimoana miss a hit like that very much. He is one of the best on the tour at hitting the ball, even if he's 5, 6, 8 feet off the net. But he was going for the kill there instead of a controlled shot and went into the net.
And that's a big-time rally. And, you know, you got to credit the Brazilians. They put such good pressure defensively. When Loyola drops off the net, he's as good as any defender in beach volleyball. Fonoimoana may be feeling the pressure a bit, thinking he has to do a little more than he's capable of knocking that ball in the net.
10-9. Anjinho, Loyola lead it. This year, we should tell you, out of 5 AVP tournaments, no tournament in the men's division has gone 2 straight. They've all been 3-game thrillers. So Anjinho and Loyola trying to do something that no other team has done this year on the AVP Nissan Series. So now Kevin Wong will serve. 10-10.
Again, got to get ready for the hit on 2.
Oh! Bouncing it up, Jose Loyola. He's playing in his 9th match, but he looks fresh as a daisy. Timeout call. We're coming back to Manhattan Beach. It's a 1-point lead for Anjinho Loyola at the end of today's men's final. Chris Marlowe, Mike Dodd, Karch Karai, Trace Worthington, and a capacity crowd here at Manhattan Beach. We're in game 2. Anjinho Loyola won game 1, 25-23. We're tied at 11. It's a best 2 out of 3 game match.
Give Jose and Anjinho credit. When Kevin started serving and running up to the net, they were running a quick play on him. He wasn't able to get up to block as much. Now Kevin's probably going to have to think about serving deep, higher and deeper to give himself time to get up to the net.
Anjinho taunting Kevin Wong on that particular play. A little lob down the line. I tell you, Anjinho plays the game in slow motion, doesn't he? Except for his digging. But the pass, the set, the hit, slow motion for the little angel. He'll serve it up, leading 12-10. Wong. Jose's got it. Look out below. Detonation coming. Fonoy's got it. Wong. Joust coming.
They're calling it outside the antenna.
Outside. Point. The Americans. And Jose's going to take a breather.
What a save on that, like you called, Chris. Detonation coming, but they made a play out of it. Forced him into trying to make a trouble set there, and Anjinho took the risk, tried to make a perfect set, but put it too far outside.
Yeah, we just saw the end of that rally, but Kevin Wong with a huge soft block to save the detonation from Loyola.
12-12.
Get back.
When Anjinho is off the net, how far? When can you retreat on him?
Got to get back on that set. That was about 5-6 feet off the net. Anything 4 feet or further back, got to get back and ready to dig the shot, because Anjinho loves those soft shots.
13-12, up by 1. Brazilians. Nice serve. Wong on the left, nobody out. That's where he used to play at UCLA. A left side spiker and a beautiful set by Fonoimoana.
Just one of those perfect service receptions, a deep jump serve in the middle, and Kevin Wong loops around for the back set, just beating the ball down the line, confusing Jose Loyola in the block.
13 all, right to Jose as he gets it, and Jose puts it away. The first tournament of the year in Fort Lauderdale won by Eric Fonoimoana and Dax Holdren. Canyon Seaman and Mike Whitmarsh won in Phoenix. Hermosa was won by Scott Akatubby and Brian Lewis. Then in San Diego, Dane Blanton and Jeff Nygaard broke through. And last week in Belmar, Sean Rosenthal and Larry Witt. So 5 separate tournaments, 5 different winners. Timeout called, 14 all. We'll be right back after these messages from your local station. You're watching the AVP on NBC. Trying to be the first international team to ever win here in Manhattan Beach. Nice shot. Wong is up. Wong. Loyola's there. Bad choice. And Loyola puts it away. Both Wong and Loyola down, both slow to get up. 15-13.
And Chris, Jose Loyola can detonate, but he's also got the finesse. Here he picks up the ball defensively. A real tight set, just kind of cutting it cross court. Little bump with Kevin Wong, no harm, no foul. Let's play on.
Loyola serving at 15-14. Wong. And Wong chops it down the line. This is the longest continuing beach volleyball tournament on the circuit. It began back in 1960 when the winners were Mike Bright and Mike O'Hara. Bright and O'Hara winning the first 5 through 1964 before Ron Lang and Gene Selznick broke the streak. Maybe Loyola and then Anjinho. Nice up. Fonoimoana. He's blocked. Fonoimoana. Anjinho's up there. Look out. Oh, Jose with a dig. Jose! Fonoimoana is there. Eric Fonoimoana. Anjinho. Long rally. Oh my. Kevin Wong. Can he put it away? Kevin Wong. Not yet. Put the timer on it. Anjinho. Wong on the left. Nobody up. Kevin Wong. See ya. We got some tired doggies.
Chris, do we even need to talk? I mean, that's just volleyball at its best. Anjinho very cagey. He keeps every free ball on Kevin Wong, trying to beat him down and tire him out, but Kevin comes up with something extra on that last pump from the left side.
Fonoimoana and Wong take the lead. We've had 12 ties. This is the 6th lead change. Loyola looks very tired. Is he trying to invite a serve right now, Coach?
That's a huge play to come on top of, because sometimes a lot of times in beach volleyball, you win a long one like that, it can open the floodgates and get a couple of easy points right off afterward.
Fonoimoana and Wong trailing 1-0. Loyola, he's tired. He's tired after all that running. Fonoimoana. He got the touch. He got the touch. It's a point.
Chris, that's 3 times that Jose Loyola has tried to hit that cutback shot on 2. He's taped it 3 times, and Fonoimoana has picked all 3 up defensively.
The Americans are surging right now, and they lead at 17-15. Would they serve Loyola? They do. He goes over and gets it anyway. Jose. And he smacks it. Forget about the cuff line.
And Chris, they didn't serve Loyola. That ball was going straight to Anjinho. And Loyola, if you're a true champion, Karch, you want that ball. You go over and cut him off and say, feed me.
He's clearly the more effective player at the net, and he's going to jump in anytime he wants this. That was a great decision to turn the momentum back to his side.
When I played with you, I used to call that poaching, and I loved it every time you did it.
17-16. Wong. Anjinho is there to tie it up right now. Little Angel. No!
It always depended on which one of us was more tired as to
who was doing the poaching. But this is just a huge break for Fonoimoana and Wong. Again, Kevin Wong, little lazy cut shot. Anjinho picks it up. Loyola gives him an absolutely perfect set, and Anjinho hits it in the net. Big break for Fonoy and Wong.
Kevin Wong will serve with an 18-16 lead. Boy, they're working Jose. They dug it. Fonoy, they pull it. Fonoy rips it.
And you see a very frustrated Jose Loyola right now. That's 4 second hits in a row that he's hit the top of the net.
A 6-2 scoring run for Fonoy and Wong.
Fonoy's going to finish here, and you're going to see the frustration in Loyola practically ripping the net down. We talked about it earlier, the emotions of the Brazilians, sometimes they let it get the best of them. Right now, we're going to see if they've grown up, if they've matured, if they can put that play behind them and get the service reception.
Loyola hitting every ball now. Wow, is he in great physical shape. He's been playing on the FIVB circuit. He's not doing very well. He's been playing with a kid named Fabio, who's about 6'9", but there's like 8 Brazilian teams. He's in shape, though.
Chris, they've been losing in the qualifiers. They've been lucky to play 3 matches on a Saturday morning.
6 years ago, Jose Loyola, the MVP on the AVP Tour. Wong over the top. Kevin Wong.
Kevin Wong's in great shape when he gives everybody the ay-ya. He's hitting high, reaching high, and that's a tough ball to block for Jose.
So now, 2000 Olympic gold medalist Eric Fonoimoana will serve the first of 3 game points, and the first one floats right out of bounds.
So much for all those nice words about the gold medalist. Fonoy, you do not want to miss that serve. You want to keep the pressure on right there. Now it all comes down to service reception. Can you receive for the game?
20-18, second game point. Fonoy puts this one away. Game 2 is over. Trouble. Nice play by Jose. Loyola. Oh, he hit it out. And we're going to game 3. Fonoy and Wong win it 21-18. The Americans and the Brazilians, just like old times. Each team has won 1. The third and final game for the championship at Manhattan coming up right after this. The 6th stop on the AVP Nissan Series, the Manhattan Beach Open, presented by Bud Light. Chris Marlowe along with Karch Garai, Mike Dodd, Trace Worthington. Third and final game of our men's championship final. The Brazilians, Anjinho and Loyola, are playing against Kevin Wong and Eric Fonoimoana, the Americans. Anjinho and Loyola won game 1, 25-23. Fonoy and Wong rebounding to win game 2, 21-18. Third and final game is played to 15, so they'll switch sides every 5 points. We've had 5 different winners this year on the series. And we're going to have a 6th today. 6th different team. Been a long 3-day tournament, Karch Garai, for both these teams. Which one has the physical edge right now, do you think?
I can't see much of an edge, except that Kevin Wong seems to be getting a little stronger. Those fluids seem to be kicking in as he's going along. He's serving and going up to the net to block after his serve now. He wasn't doing that at the start, so maybe a slight advantage, but both teams are playing great. Got to give them both credit.
Wong with 21 kills. Fonoimoana will serve, and Jose's all the way over in the middle of the court now. Loyola smacks it. Fonoy with a terrific dig. Back to Anjinho. Anjinho dug. Fonoy on the right. Wow, what a set! Fonoy, yes!
Chris, you know, we've been talking about Kevin Wong all match. Keeping an eye on him, keep an eye on his problems with cramping. I think it's time to switch the focus on Jose Loyola. He's used a lot of energy out there. He's hit a lot of balls, and his last 2 or 3 hits have been off the tape and getting dug.
2-1 our score. Anjinho, Fonoimoana was there, but it's going to be a point. 2-2.
And on the last play, what a set by Kevin Wong.
Oh, man.
Incredible set on a high spinning dig to use his hands when you know it's been hot and humid and Eric's not been using his. Perfect set to set up the point.
Here comes Fonoimoana. Nice up. Fonoimoana again. Anjinho with the dig. Fonoimoana's fresh, he'll take it. Fonoimoana, nobody up. Goodbye. Eric Fonoimoana coming alive just as he did in Sydney, Australia. 10 kills. Been doing a little bit of everything, Coach.
He really has. He hasn't gotten a chance to do a lot of offense on serve receive, but he sure is playing great defense and turning those points with great aggressiveness. I love to see it, a player swing hard for points.
Fonoimoana just brings a lot of energy and a lot of emotion to any match he plays.
Kevin Wong gets the block. Wong, the 2001 Manhattan Beach champion when he played with Stein Metzger. His partner Eric Fonoimoana won last year. Loyola's won Manhattan twice. So in terms of Manhattan experience, big game experience, both teams have it.
Both teams have it, and Anjinho's the Lone Ranger out there looking for his first Manhattan.
On one. Nice play by Anjinho. Scooping it right up, and the block had better be ready.
Kevin's going to have to get up to the net quicker when he is serving. He may have to go to a higher arc on his serve to give himself time to get up there.
You're right, Karchi. He serves that flat, quick one to Anjinho. It's just Anjinho pops it right up to the net, doesn't give Wong enough time to get up there and set up for a block.
Anjinho drops it in. And that's going to be a point for the Brazilians. That ball right on top.
The ball was fine. Once it breaks the plane, Eric, once it breaks the plane, it's fine. Fine.
Alan Siegel, our referee.
Well, the question is here is does the ball break the plane? Because you can reach over. And if you're looking at it from our angle, Jose Loyola was not patient enough to wait for the ball to break the plane.
4-4. Jose gets another rip. And Fonoimoana's going to get a yellow card here.
And now you see Fonoimoana losing it a little bit here, and he's going to have to get his emotions under control. Maybe the ref made a mistake. Maybe that ball wasn't over. But Fonoimoana's got to control himself right now. He just trap-setted his partner and slammed the ball on the ground. He's got to give his partner and see what he can do to help Kevin Wong right now.
5-4. Wong tip. Beautiful. Ooh, that ball was down.
That one looked like it hit the top of Loyola's hand as well.
Fiery emotions here in Manhattan Beach. Wong and Fonoimoana and Anjinho Loyola. Third and final game will continue. Don't go away. Worshipers with us. Our championship final. Third and final game to 15. It is 6-5. The Brazilians, Anjinho and Loyola lead the Americans, Eric Fonoimoana and Kevin Wong. The two split the first two games. The championship at Manhattan, the biggest tournament on the tour by far, is on the line. Anjinho, the smaller of the two Brazilians, has never won Manhattan. He's the only guy who hasn't. His partner has.
He's the one wanting to get his name on the pier right now. Everyone else has a plaque.
6-6 our score. Wong serving Anjinho. Loyola on 2. Wong blocked it! Kevin Wong blocked it! And it's a point. So Wong served it, ran up in a hurry.
That's the kind of play Kevin Wong has to make to neutralize Jose's spectacular hitting at the net. Got up there just quick enough to touch that ball.
Third block for Wong. His team leads at 7-6. That's tight. Wong got to push on it. It's got to go. Oh, Loyola missed it.
Bad shot there, boy. Smart decision to go right back at Jose after getting blocked. And Anjinho gave him a really tight set. Couldn't do anything with it. Definitely,
Karch, and kind of a mental error for Anjinho right there, because it was obvious that Jose touched the ball on the block. You got to give him a set on that, and he basically passed the ball.
8-6, Fonoimoana and Wong. Anjinho. Fonoimoana, great dig, but Wong can't go.
Yeah.
Wong slowed by fatigue, can't go. And it's a side change.
Probably smart of Kevin not to go for that ball as he took it easy on an earlier play. Conserve his energy. There's still plenty of game to go.
Anjinho now with 20 kills.
Chris, you get to this part of the match, it's kind of like Apollo 13. You got to figure out how to conserve your energy, when you want to use your boosters, when not to. Kevin Wong choosing not to go after that one.
8-7.
Wisely so.
Anjinho into the net, and Loyola can't go. So it's a point. Remember, rally point scoring or ping pong scoring point per play. As we get to 9-9. Anjinho tapping. Fonoimoana is there. Fonoimoana is up, and he puts it away.
Garchi, just a great layout for Fonoimoana. You know, great players make great plays at great times in matches, and this is just a huge defensive effort for Fonoimoana. Great finish.
And Eric waited for that little knuckleball pokey shot that Anjinho likes and did a great job of swinging aggressively to score that point.
There's a good shot of Anjinho right there. You got to take your hat off to him. He gets picked up on the pokey. They go right back at him, and he drills the ball down the line. That's a big-time service reception point.
10-8, Fonoimoana and Wong lead it. The Brazilians, however, have the serve. Here's Jose Loyola. Going to Fonoimoana. And Fonoimoana rejected. Jose was there.
And Kart, you don't know if it's Jimmy the Ming on the sidelines or something that Jose and Anjinho just saw throughout the course of the second game, but they've served 2 or 3 balls now to Fonoimoana where they were going exclusively to Wong earlier.
Exactly, including the first ball of this game and that last one.
Wong got that fast. I'm not sure I would serve Fonoimoana over more now. Wong gets the kill. Third and final game for the championship. The Americans 4 points away from victory. A new team, Kevin Wong and Eric Fonoimoana playing for the first time together ever, are 4 points away. Now 3 points away from winning the Manhattan Open. They lost game 1. They got game 2, and here in game 3, they have played marvelous volleyball, and they lead it now. A big lead, 12-9.
Right now, Fonoimoana and Wong trading off on big-time plays.
Here's Anjinho. Fonoimoana's got it up, but Wong can't go. It's a game to 15. This is the third and final game. Live volleyball as Wong and Fonoimoana. Boy, we saw them yesterday live, or at least on tape on NBC. They didn't look this good.
Nope, and right now, you got to think that Anjinho's going to step back there. Wind hasn't really been a factor, but if there is a good side, Anjinho's on it. He's going to try to cuff one into the wind right now, maybe throw it down Wong's line.
Anjinho with the serve. Kevin Wong. One of the most courageous performances you will ever see in a big tournament. He had cramps earlier. Weren't even sure if he was going to be able to go out there. Couldn't jump off the Nissan truck. Legs were a problem, but he fought through it, and here he is.
Boy,
2 points away now.
If you had watched him in warm-ups, you'd think this match was over already, but somehow they found the time to get the mojo flowing.
25 kills for Wong. Anjinho's got to put this one down, doesn't he? He does. Anjinho, that brings it to 13-11.
Really important play here for Wong and Fonoimoana. They put this ball away. They give themselves a cushion at 14-11. They get a number of match points.
A number of service receives to finish the match.
13-11.
Need a great pass and a great set here.
Jose will work on Fonoimoana. He's blocked him a couple of times. And he gets him again! Jose Loyola. Fonoimoana left hit cross court. That one came right back at him.
I tell you, that was Jed clamping. Fonoimoana just trying to rip that ball. You know, he's so strong, he's so talented. Sometimes Fonoimoana, instead of taking that little cuff shot, just wants to beat it.
13-12 now. No, first the timeout. Wong and Fonoimoana take timeout. That's their last one. We're coming back for a beauty of a finale. The Americans lead it by 1. Can they hang on? The Manhattan Open, third and final game. Fonoimoana and Wong, the Americans, lead at 13-12. Here's Kevin Wong, and Wong smokes it. So now they're just 1 point away from winning Manhattan together on their first try.
Really surprising to me that they didn't go right back to Eric Fonoimoana. After blocking him for a point, they served Kevin, who has been getting stronger and stronger throughout this match.
Archie, that's just got to be a mental error. You just don't do that at that time in the match.
Here we go. The first of 2 championship points. Wong. They'll go to Anjinho.
Tight.
Anjinho. This could be it. Eric Fonoimoana, the gold medalist for the win. He's
was in the net.
He did it. He touched the net.
No, Fonoimoana was in the net. He's not going to argue that. He can't argue that. He knew he ripped it down.
Alan Siegel making the call, and it's a good one.
It's just so hard for Fonoimoana. It's so emotional, you know. You just want it so bad. But he knew in his heart of hearts that was just a rip down on his part.
You can see his fingernails catching the net there.
14-13 now. This is the big one. Remember, you have to win by 2. The second championship point.
They go to Fonoimoana.
If Fonoimoana puts it away, he's the champ. Fonoimoana. It's over. Wong and Fonoimoana have won in Manhattan.
Chris, what a courageous performance for Kevin Wong. I mean, that's got to be the key to the whole match.
I'm guessing he's not regretting that phone call he made about a week ago. Eric, do you want to play?
Eric Fonoimoana and Kevin Wong, they both win their second Manhattan Open Championship. Their first together. What a performance for the American duo.
How about what a hit for Fonoimoana? He got roofed the last time he went hard cross court, but he said, I'm going back to what does it for me.
You know what? No guts, no glory at Manhattan, and you've got to swing for it. Even if it comes back hard, they can always win the next point.
Karchi, if you're going to hit. If you're going to dink, hit anyway.
And how about congratulations to the Brazilians. What a show they put on. Jose Loyola and Anjinho. They do not become the first team to come back and win after losing their opening match. Fonoimoana, the winners here in Manhattan. Don't forget, we'll be down the beach next weekend for the AVP Nissan Series. Huntington Beach Open, presented by Bud Light. Coverage begins Saturday at 4:30 Eastern, 1:30 Pacific. Coming up tonight on NBC, beginning at 7, 6 Central, Dateline NBC, followed by American Dreams, Law and Order, Criminal Intent, and The Restaurant. For Mike Dodd, Trace Worthington, Karts Garai, I'm Chris Marlowe saying so long from Manhattan Beach. The beach is now officially closed. This has been the AVP on NBC. See ya.